Kilkenny. It's a destination bursting with flavours. Tune in to our Taste Kilkenny videos as we meet some of Kilkenny's great chefs and discover their secret ingredient, which is great food from local producers. Let's meet some of the people of Taste Kilkenny as we savour the experience at Paris, Texas Bar and Restaurant. Pat, why call a bar Paris, Texas in the heart of medieval Kilkenny?
Two reasons, Siobhan. The first is to achieve standout. There are 100 bars in Kilkenny, all serving nice food and nice drink, and we had to make people notice us. And the second reason is to match our food menu. We are a Texas barbecue restaurant. We love New Orleans food too, and some of our foods, jambalayas and crawfish and all those, you will see in every restaurant and cafe in New Orleans, so we love it.
Now, this building wasn't always a bar and restaurant, but has been a landmark here in Kilkenny for centuries.
It has indeed. It goes back a very long way, and we have all the history and photography in as far as you can. It was Woolworths, which was an absolute landmark. Before that it was Meany's, and Meany's was housed in the She House, which is as famous as Roth House, and goes all the way back to the late 1500s. So it's a bit of a gem. And now we have an American chef in the house to make sure that we get our American menu right.
Chris, you've been head chef here in Paris, Texas for nearly 4 years. What part of the States are you from?
I'm from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Okay, I'm originally a Navy brat. That's where my parents retired. But it's the home of the Amish for those that aren't familiar with Lancaster.
Now, you say you're a Navy brat, so your parents travelled all over the States.
Absolutely.
What influences and flavours then can we see on the Paris, Texas menu?
We did the Southern, we did northern, so we did Western, so you got all of those flavors.
So what's your favourite dish on the menu?
My favorite dish is the ribs. Without a doubt, 100% the top seller in the place. They're dry rubbed and smoked, and there's a sugar cure in it in the dry rub, so they sit for about an hour, so the sugar and the little bit of salt that's in it soaks into the outside, creates a lovely bark on the outside. And then we make barbecue sauce, and we finish it off with the High Bank orchard syrup, and it is a lovely combination of the sweet and the spice and the caramel that you get off the grill.
Now, High Bank Orchards, it's all organic. Why is it important for you to use organic on your menu?
Well, coming from Amish country, it's almost all organic. But also, as I've been growing as a chef, I've been a member of the National Organic Farmers Association since the inception of it, which was the same time I became a certified chef.
So it's important to you to use local producers on your menu?
Absolutely. Absolutely. As many as possible. My butcher's right up the street. I'm probably the bane of the vegetable business in the area because I will not accept anything but the best.
So what are you going to cook for us today?
I'll do ribs, pulled pork. I've smoked some brisket.
Lovely. Let's hit the kitchen.
All right, cheers. I've made a small batch of our basic barbecue sauce. We'll add the High Bank to that. We'll be basting the ribs, the pulled pork, and the brisket with that and serving them as a main. So it's roughly about 5 liters of barbecue sauce to about a half a liter of High Bank. And it's nearly 50-50 on the butterscotch. Now it's already a syrup. From there, we take our house smoked ribs and we baste them with the sauce. And we take our pulled pork, which is already in the pan, and we don't over sauce that, so you don't lose the flavor. If you want more sauce, it's on the plate for you to add to it. Now we also smoke with the High Bank wood, the trimmings from their trees that they give us every fall, so we have the full, complete use of the product.
One of the many unique things about High Bank Organic Orchards is that it is a single estate, growing everything they produce from pip to sip. They haven't used chemicals or pesticides in over 30 years.
You know, a lot of these modern pesticides like glyphosate are so dangerous, and a lot of them it's unknown as to what kind of effect they're having on our bodies and our hormones and all that kind of thing. And then the other thing is that we've been able to show that you can produce a lot of things from from one crop, basically apples. We've got.
So what have you produced from one simple apple?
I haven't counted them up. Yeah, there's apple juice. There's a sparkling apple juice, a dry cider. There's syrup. There are three different ciders. And then we put in the distillery. We've got a gin, we've got a vodka, we've got two different brandies, and now more recently we've done a cider vinegar and a cider balsamic vinegar. So that's 12 different products.
There's no stopping you.
Yeah, no, there's no stopping us. There's a couple more on the back burner as well. Yeah, we're looking at making some perfumes next.
Wow, looking forward to that.
We're just going to do basic American barbecue platings here, which is normally coleslaw and some kind of potato. Either it'll be cold potato salad or it'll be chips. Brisket. Big pile of the pulled pork. And then fries on everything. And that would be 3 of our favorite barbecue dishes, our biggest sellers.
Wow.
Finish with our brisket sandwich, our pulled pork, and our full rack of ribs.
That's fantastic. Enjoy tasty barbecue food at Paris, Texas, in the heart of Kilkenny's medieval mile.